Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101, War of Many Battles. I'm Kate. So today we're going to talk about your children and the new supply, aka your replacement. Okay, this is the person that immediately you left the relationship or they left you, that bam, they are in a whole relationship the next week or even the next day. And I'm sure most of you must know that they didn't just meet that person that week. This person has been part of your relationship, So whether you are the main supplies, where you're married to the person, or you're the side chick or the side dude, point is, whoever it is that came right after you has been there. So you got to wrap your mind around that person more or less probably know about you, or whatever it is that a narcissist said about you, because I'm sure it's all nice things. So but today we're talking about your children, and the new partner of the ex narcissist. So let's get this out. First of all, you have nothing to do with the new supply. You have nothing to do with the new person that he's in a relationship with. You have nothing to do with them. And I say this because there is no point engaging with that person. You are not going to go sound off the alarm or sound off the warning bells or discuss your kids with them. You don't know, because chances are that they are there. There wasn't any kind of which of course the narcissist doesn't care. There wasn't any kind of introduction or whatever to you, you don't even know. You just hear that he or she is in another relationship. And of course, if you have visitation or custody in arrangement, the kids more or less go visit, and they're visiting this person that you have no idea who they are. And of course, the narcissist, like I said, this is about him and her. This is about their show. They don't care where they're bringing the kids to, who the person is. Probably don't know this person well, because they need supply, they need attention, so whatever will do. So here you are, all of a sudden your kids are now visiting him or her with this new partner that you have no idea who they are, because there wasn't any kind of introduction or anything. How can there be an introduction anyway, babe? Because they're but I mean, normal relationship, usually you would know the other person is getting married. The other partner would know, so that because the kids will end up being there, your kids will end up going to this place. It's a normal thing for logical people, but that's not what we're dealing with here. Right now we are in an unfortunate situation that we are co-parenting with a 5-year-old adult. So we can't really expect much, but know that you have nothing to do with the new supply, the new partner. You have nothing to do with them, because you already know that you are the crazy ex, you're the crazy mom, you're the unfit mom, you're unfit dad, you're the crazy man, you're the crazy guy. You are everything. They've been told a whole lot of bad and worse things you can think of about you to those people. So you are not going to engage those people, because you will come across as whatever it is they've said about you. So no, you don't engage those people. But we have to come to the understanding, unfortunately, that the new supply, a new partner, may or may not regard the children just like the narc regards the children. What do I mean by that? That means if the narcissist shows, depending on how the narcissist is treating the kids over there, that might be how the supply would treat the kids. May or may not. So we already established that the narcissist is constantly acting, but like I said, somebody that's acting as a parent and somebody that's actually a parent is two different things. And how you tell is the acting parent's always doing whatever is outwardly that people will see. A real parent is not interested in what people will see. A real parent is looking at what the child needs, paying attention to the child's needs, things that the kids are not even talking about, because this because you are able to step outside of yourself to look at another person. A narcissist can't do that. So whatever outwardly things that he or she would think people want to see is what it would do. It's kind of like buying new clothes or whatever because he or she wants to take them somewhere. Okay. Meanwhile, and then they want to take them somewhere so that they have these people they want to impress. They have these people they want to show. I have a daughter. I have a son. Look at my daughter. Look at my son. Whereas at home, that child may not even have like soap to bathe with, or maybe they've run out of body cream, or they've run out of deodorant, or like things that a normal parent or healthy parent will see, or real parent will see. But a narcissist doesn't see all that, because that over there nobody's seeing it. There's nobody to witness and give them a pat on the back, or they're not going to get any supply from that. So the kids will come out all ashy, no cream, probably smelling, I'm exaggerating here obviously, and then they put the new clothes on them. Why? Because that's what they care about. That's it, the surface. Everything is surface. Everything is acts. So chances are, if that's how they're treating the kids over there, the new partner will probably be the same way. May or may not. In my own case, the person is somewhat the same way as he is. So on some days, the kids look like she cares, and some days look like she doesn't. And I don't much focus on what is going on over there than what goes on when they come back. And I think that's where your focus is, because right now we counter whatever it is when they get home. And thank God, in my own case, they see him 4 times a month. But those 4 days of those weekends that they go there, I can guarantee you this is a difference. So you gotta have, be prepared that might happen, and I hope they don't get to spend as much time, over there to, be in that situation, in that environment. Like I said, don't engage with a new supply. That will only fuel the narcissist. That will only fuel the narcissist. There's no reply. Don't send any messages. Don't send any messages through the kids either. Don't relay any through the kids. None. Don't engage. Remove yourself from that situation, because once you start doing the engaging with this person, the only person that's going to benefit from this, because it's never going to come out right, is going to be the narcissist. Because now he's triangulating her with you, or you with her with her, or him with her, or him with him, you know. So you remove yourself from the situation and just keep an eye on your children when they go and when they come back. Keep an eye on the children. That's, you can only control what happens when they come back to you. Don't go over there and start don't go over there and start trying to let them deal with them when they're over there with them. You know, like when the kids go to visit, I call once. I call one time, and I normally don't want to call. Like, I let them, because I know it's 2 days. I don't want to call, but my kids want me to call them. So you're going through this kind of, you don't know what the kids, how they're viewing everything. They look okay and they act okay, but I like, if they want me to call them, then I call. So I call one time, maybe on a Saturday, every Saturday before noon. So I call every time they visit. That's when I call. I give them a call, and that's it. I talk to them a few minutes. They hear my voice, and I hear their voice, see how they're sounding, and everybody is okay. I say, okay, I will see you tomorrow when I pick you up. That's it. You don't, on the phone, don't ask what they're doing, who they're doing with. All you need to ask, are they okay? And if they're okay, and your mom or your daddy, you care about the children, so you're able to hear beyond what they're telling you, how they actually sound. So you don't grill them there what's going on or what they're doing, because that fuels the narcissist. Now he thinks that he or she thinks you have a whole lot of interest in what they're doing, when you don't. When you don't. So don't, as hard as it is going to be, you don't engage with the new supply. You don't engage with what they're doing over there, as long as they're not hurting your children. What funny thing was, I had his new wife asking my kids to call her mama. And they came home and they were talking about it, because when they come home, I don't directly ask them, what are you doing or whatever. All you need to do. So do you guys go anywhere? Normally kids will start downloading. So they came out that she wanted them to call her mama. And I said, so what, do you guys think that's what you should call him? And they're like, no, we don't feel comfortable. We just call her auntie, because really, we don't really know her that well. And there it is. I felt a little offended anyway when they said, call me mama. I know some people might not have issue with it, but I'm like, okay, so you just got here, like a year and a half ago? And you think you've earned the title mama? But anyway, that's just my, but I thought it was funny when they said, we don't know her that well to call her mama. I said, okay, well, you call her whatever you feel comfortable calling her. That we want to call her auntie. I said, okay, you can call her auntie. That's fine by me. And like I told him, I said, I don't have any problem with anybody, with her, as long as he treats you guys okay. I don't have any issue with her. I don't know her well enough to have any issue. And that's how you take on that kind of thought process too. You don't really know these people. They don't know you besides of what the narc is telling them. So obviously that's not going to be any good. There's not going to be any glowing qualities that they ascribe to you. So what's the point? So, summary here is do not engage the narcissist. Let them do what they do when the kids go over there. As long as, like I say, if you have to call one time to check in, you call and check in on the children. And leave it at that. Don't ever engage when it comes to your children, unless there's something that they're, really harmful to the kids. Other than that, don't get into any mind games that the narcissist will try to, because they will try to bump two of you's heads so you guys can go back and forth. You remember, you don't know this person. You have nothing to do with them. They probably know about you for sure, but you don't know them. Anyway, guys, that's all I have. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, don't get your mind right, and everything else will fall into place. All right, take care. Bye.